he's not, this is just a huge step and a great story.
And here we go. Aho wins the opening faceoff. Skjei goes back to get it. And the Carolina Hurricanes would like to erase the memory of Saturday afternoon where they had a 3-0 lead against the Winnipeg Jets and saw it evaporate in the third. And this is going to start the stretch of get ready for hockey now. A turnover comes out in front. Svechnikov to Teravainen, and Montembeault gets an arm on that shot.
Save there from Montembeault for now, the goalie of the future. Carolina congests the wall really nicely. Pinch from Skjei.
One of the adjustments tonight is Stefan Nason joins Jack Drury and Marty Necas. A long shot put on by Armia, and there is Frederik Andersen's first save.
You don't make it to this league if you don't have compartmentalization and mental toughness. It's required. You don't make the NHL if not.
Now Nason, he'll have that roll off of his stick. Long shot, they'll score! Joshua Waugh from distance beats Frederik Andersen, and Montreal jumps out to a 1-0 lead.
Will be assigned to Laval, their American League affiliate at some point, you know, for trying to win an AHL championship. Two things here. Mason wasn't able to get the puck out, and then it hits Chatfield's stick and goes end over end. So you're probably saying, well, that's still enough time for Freddie Andersen to locate it.
Montreal Canadiens.
Aho will lose that an opportunity. Cutting right in, and a save. Andersen up Caulfield, and then his backhand pass. Looking for options, he'll skate it himself. Now Orlov right back to Necas. Splitting the defense, goes right in. He'll crash into Montembeault, and a penalty is coming up.
He does in the neutral zone. Orlov gets it to him. He draws a penalty, stick on the hands, and then as he's trying to score, he's guilty of goalie interference. And it's tough when you're at top speed. He's not going to like the call, and he's somewhat off balance because of the hooking infraction. Let's watch it at real speed.
Montreal will keep it in with Caulfield. Looking for Suzuki. Suzuki will come out of the corner with it, a little backhand try. Andersen with the save. Second save penalty coming up, though, to Carolina. A hook will be the call, and Montreal is going on the power play.
With the announcement, Suzuki already mentioned it. He's playing with an abundance of confidence, wins a one-on-one battle with Aho that gives him separation and penetration. Pesce comes in low.
Good break there. Slafkovsky was without the stick, going back to the bench for it. Drop back, and Montreal will keep it in. Now Caulfield to Slafkovsky, who's got a new piece of equipment. Back up top. Matheson deflected, it hits the post.
Off the post, Andersen no stick. And, you know, I think he might have gotten over on Suzuki if that had been on the target. And then you can see he's trying to make sure it doesn't go off his right leg. And the reason, because the stick is in the midsection.
Skjei will send it to the corner. Svechnikov hanging on to it. Just using that size and strength to get away from Caulfield. Now Skjei back for Svechnikov. He'll take a chop, hang on, and now leave it for Skjei. Skjei cuts to the net. Back, and he scores! What a goal, Brady Skjei! And Carolina has tied it at 1.
Done a consistent job involving their defense on the forecheck in this period. And you will not see a better occasion of a power forward drawing two players and a perfect interchange to a guy that can really skate. And Brady Skjei on Gooley, who the young defenseman, he gets it to bite, decides not to force something on the forehand.
He's going to be on the highlight reel for sure. Montreal, Savard keeps it in the Kane zone. Waugh will hammer one off the short side of the net. That hit the post.
Francois Saint Laurent asked Dave if he could wear the number, and Dave said absolutely. More on that in a minute.
Suzuki, he'll fire that one. That goes off the crossbar.
To delay and make sure that puck wasn't blocked. This was Suzuki, who's been good.
Now he'll leave it for Aho. Jarvis back to Aho. Now it's Jarvis out in front. He'll put a shot right on, and Montembeault. Excellent save there.
Come up with possession off of a face-off. And see where Jarvis is here? He is way above the goal line.
Leaders. Montreal, I don't know if that's a surprise that they are second with 40, and there's Carolina right in the mix.
Well, they're building their team, Montreal, with young defensemen, which is the way a lot of teams do it.
Drop back, Matheson. Side of the net, Caulfield. Caulfield tries a sharp angle try, and Anderson was there to make sure there was no room.
He's come up with 2 big kills. Caulfield makes a heck of a play, hits the bar. And I mean, that is he had room.
Now drifting with it is Slavkovsky. Caulfield puts it out front, swatted out there, and Newhook can't find the back of the net because Anderson gets a piece.
Fit that into a full movement. This is this low movement that I really like from Anderson. Freddie's big focus is on footwork when the pucks are going side to side, so he maintains a square angle.
Burns with it. That's deflected out in front. Throws that to the boards. Chatfield races in to keep it in. 35 seconds left here in the period. Now Natchez. That'll go onto the boards. Back for Natchez. No, it'll be Chatfield out with it. He'll get it to Drury. Shot. Rebound. They score! Stefan Nason with the silky mitts in front. And Carolina takes a 2-1 lead late in the second.
All important final segment of a period, and Chatfield jumps in offensively, gets it to Drury. Drury gets it to the net quickly, makes sure Gallagher doesn't block it, and Mr. Hams does the rest, Steph Nason. What a fine shift, a two-way beauty.
Arizona, you saw him and he looked sharp in that practice, even with all that time away. Now he's going to try to zero in on what is the hardest thing for a goaltender who hasn't seen real game action to adjust to. As we start the period, and a little backhand flipped on by Teravainen, and Montembeault has to make the save. Now Burns will follow up, and that'll be blocked. He'll track it down.
The answer is traffic, because you'll never have game traffic in practice.
Waugh stopping. He'll put a shot right on. Anderson makes a save. Rebound, they'll score!
There might have been some interference here. He's within the blue paint. Layers coming right here. That's goalie interference. Leap years, because he was born on the 29th of February.
Now Anderson with some speed. He'll come in. Mr. Anderson with the glove.
I think for Freddie, it's just the habit of looking it into his glove.
Oh, now another turnover out front. And Anderson with 2 better saves.
It's been an impressive Montreal push early in this period. And Aaron Clear, Habs do a heck of a job keeping it in. And pure focus. I mean, Anderson has been tremendous in the lower portion of the net. I mean, for a big guy.
Now Carolina can clear. As for Fost, he'll drop it for Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi throws one out in front. Rebounds there, Montembeault. Jarvis tucks in. Jarvis on a break, shorthanded. Jarvis is in. Montembeault with the save, and he'll keep play moving. Well, the Canes shorthanded are dangerous, and Seth Jarvis on the break, and Samuel Montembeault. Still a delayed penalty coming up to Montreal. Now another chance. Teravainen out front with traffic. That's knocked wide by Kotkaniemi. Pesci doesn't like what he sees, so he'll take it out. And Aho will get to it. Kind of has a feel of overtime right now, with having the puck possession 4-on-4. Now Skjei's got a step. Skjei coming in on goal on Montembeault. He scores! Oh, what a shot! Oh, Skjei! Did you see that? It's 3-1 Carolina.
Hey, you're right, Mike. There aren't many songs that I like better than Oh Sherry, but Oh Skjei, this tune, it'll suffice. What a pass in transition from Brett Pesci to his partner, Brady Skjei. High cheese. Oh, was that ever? Top shelf fromage at top speed. Takes a look to just make sure that pressure isn't going to be a problem. Got a chance to be just an awesome return for the Great Dane.
Oh, Svechnikov with it now. Empty net, he goes wide. He takes in. Bingo! 4-1 Carolina. Mr. Svechnikov. His 14th of the year.
Well, it's been a really positive night for the Carolina Hurricanes. The guy that has been helping his team to victories, but I think needs a little confidence in the finishing department. Hey, Montreal's push at the beginning of the third period, was a better push than Winnipeg had. I know what Winnipeg did, but you got those saves that got you the forecheck, that got you back on the power play, and you extended the lead and put it to bed.